relax and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is the Essay Richards. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you so much for spending your time like this. And if this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. And on today's channel, we are featuring the one, the only, my bestie.
That's why you drag my week.
Sorry.
That's why you want to drag my week. Hi guys.
Me, my bestie Tomi, and
Hi guys.
today we'll be doing the best friend tag.
Hopefully I know what to say,
I'll
okay?
be asking her a couple of questions, and I'm hoping that her replies tally with my expectations. Mind you, she hasn't seen any of these questions. I made sure. What's wrong with your face?
Guys.
I made sure.
Be gentle.
I made sure she didn't see any of these questions before the video. Calm down now. So.
I feel like I'm about to write an exam.
No, before we go into the question, we'll have some icebreaker.
You finally use your teeth.
This is my very blunt tip. I can't even open Tom Tom. This video is not sponsored, but this is what will be.
I love it.
Ooh. Postpartum, I have very, very light head. So, I'm going. What's wrong with your face? Your face is really saying things.
I'm someone that has, I just have a very
You're living
expressive
fake life. You're stupid. Okay, so before we get into this video, I think some of you have questions on how we met. So we're just going to break that ice before we get into
Do you
the
want to go first?
cocoa of the day.
Let me go first, cause
No, let me go first.
no, let me go first. Let me go first.
No,
let me go first because no,
my story might. Let me say my. Okay, say that one first.
So I was in where still I live.
I mean, if you
I was
want
in a
to-
class at higher than us again, and my friend
in
used to-
uni.
in uni, mind you, and my friend is staying in our room. So this day,
Dami Brown, we love you.
this day, my stomach is always messing with me, so I come to the hostel to use. It's not your fault. I come to the hostel to use the restroom, and then my Dami, our friend, said I should check for something in our room, so I can't really remember. So I go into our room.
No, Joe. She came to call you. She came to the room.
No, I came to call Dami. I was one that came to the host. I came to the lab. Dami
You
was
see
in
me
lab.
first?
Yes, I saw you with your load in front.
I was sleeping now.
Before I even entered the room, before I first packing your load, that's when I went to call Dami. Dami came back much later.
So we went to gossip.
I went to when we were waiting for the last roommate to come. I saw this really light-skinned babe with her bags outside. I said, this is going to be Dami's last roommate. But then I was like, this one looks like trouble, oh, hey.
Oh boy,
I ran to the lab because
They say.
I study microbiology, so we're in the lab. So I ran to the lab to tell Dami that your last roommate is here, guy. And it took a while. They wouldn't let us leave the lab. So it took a while, and then when we came, we saw someone sleep.
Pretty damn
So I was like, this one, she cannot even arrange the
Sleeping
bed when she's
Beauty,
sleeping.
Aurora. See, I was tired.
You cannot arrange
I
her when
just came
she's
from
sleeping.
Abuja. I was tired, fam. I was tired. I wanted to sleep. My
And-
mother refused to go with me, so I was very tired.
And we're trying to see, because she wasn't facing our side, so we're trying to see if you can see the face and everything, but we couldn't see anything. So I was like, I thought we'll see her
They saw
later
my
in the evening.
fake hair. I can't sick. So I was sleeping and I had this what they call all those hairs again. It was so noble that I did those crochet natural hair like looking hairs that I don't even know. I'll look for. I think I have a picture of it, but that was what I was.
I thought it was a natural hair.
And this
You think say they're wise? You are a mumu man.
idiot.
I thought it was a natural hair, guys.
This idiot. That was my natural hair.
I thought it
She had
was a
already
natural
gone
hair. I was
announced
like,
that.
I remember saying, Dami, that your roommate is mixed. I was like, your roommate is
Mixed what? Mixed Edo and
breed
Delta.
now. I don't know that.
Oh,
I didn't know your.
she thought I'm foreign.
I was like, foreign babe. Dami was already about our life that honestly for
No, but I mean, we have the same story of how we met basically. So that was how Tomi and I met, and I mean we were not so close in school. We used to go to chapel together. She's come to our room a lot. I never used to really go to her room, but she never really complained. That was how we started talking, and then I think when they stole my phone, we got closer.
Oh yes, guys. You say that story because that period was the real ghetto.
So yeah,
guys.
and this was exam period. They had just gotten a new phone, an iPhone 7 Plus at the time, and it was one of the newest ones. I think the latest phone at the time when that phone was stolen was
Samsung
S8.
S something Edge, 7 Edge or
7
so.
Edge, and I use and buy that phone. They stole it. So I wake up as early as 6.
It was the same deal.
Yes, no.
Mine was in the evening.
That day was very unfortunate. So I go to the bathroom early at 6 o'clock. My roommates are still sleeping, and I remember vividly my phone is plugged in, because that day my dad had sent me money and I had just seen the alerts. Imagine you're waking up in that kind of beautiful morning, and I see the alert and I said, okay, you know what, let me go and ease myself and come back and get ready, because I had exams that day, and mind you, most of my notes were on my phone.
Yeah.
So I now went to the bathroom, eased myself. I came back, I didn't see my phone. Plus I was not understanding what was going on at first, because I was like, it can't be. Like, who will come and steal phone by 6 a.m.? Who is awake? Like,
thieves.
Like, who is awake to even know that phone was there at the time? So anyway, long story short, they stole the phone. I don't have phone. I now have to go and buy one Tanosobe. Tanosobe.
Did you even buy Tanosobe?
I bought Tanosobe.
You did? No, was the most phone you used.
It was the most memory card.
Oh,
We
okay.
put Tanosobe now. I remember vividly.
Tomiwa.
We bought it 4,000.
Yeah,
Tomiwa, God will bless you.
Yeah, everyone.
Wherever you are, God will bless you. You don't know what that your memory card did for us.
So, as happened in the morning, guys.
Yes.
Mine, I was
After you finish writing
bad.
exam.
I feel, guy, I was even feeling bad for her. I had that she wanted to do it. One thing, me and my phone, I don't know if you had two slots for SIM. I wasn't sure. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I was
I had SIM 1 and
contemplating
SIM 2.
how to figure out what to do to us. Do you get? I got back from my exam. I wanted to eat. I was having a long day, and I was about to open the door, and I just hear
Brakam.
What
Samsung?
What
Samsung?
You know when you use Samsung, you don't hear anything that's called
Just fine. I said, where's the phone? She said, it's still on the floor. On the floor doing what? Where's your phone? So we go and check the phone, and
shattered.
it's shattered. And they're like lines. I think they were green or red lines.
I don't even know.
They were like lines
was
on the phone,
gone.
so the phone wasn't working. You couldn't pick calls, you couldn't do nothing with the phone.
Guys.
So it was like, you know what? The universe is just attracting some kind of bad luck to us. And I'm not understanding why this is happening today of all days to both of us at the same time. But I think I liked how we handled it. We were like, you know what? It go be. Not like we had plans of new phones coming from somewhere, or like
Exactly. No
we
one
didn't
was getting us a
we
new
didn't have
phone.
that
No.
plan of a new phone.
We had
but-
exams to think about, mind you.
But we're like, you know what? This thing will sort itself out, and we just put both our SIM inside the Tanosobe, and we're sharing the phone.
And there was this song on Tomiwa's memory card. Could you give us a memory? Even
Saint
like Saint
Janet.
Janet. That's what we used to listen to that time.
If you know Saint Janet, you know
It gave
that her
us so
music
much.
is-
You know when people listen to Christian songs and they feel in their spirits? Saint Janet was that song that time. We listened to all the rubbish she had to
all the
say.
nonsense.
And it gave us joy.
I told me was interpreting because it was in Yoruba, so I
I was
could not really
interpreting for her.
understand a lot. But it was just so funny. The lyrics to the songs were so raw, but it was hilarious.
I still remember
That
song,
people
guys.
would take out their time to compose music like this. But it was so funny. So I think we found joy in that situation, and we just clicked. And I remember we had a road trip back home.
Yes.
Together. So it was-
We went back to Abuja together.
So it was like-
Wasn't a road trip. Went to the airport.
No, airport, we had phone. That was when I was even iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Forget? I forgotten that I went for vacation?
Oh, okay. I remember.
Yeah, when I was still in the world. Thank God for life. Anywho, so that was how we met. Over the years, she has been my favorite girl in the whole wide world, Darla. And we have come to understand over the years, and I will tell you for a fact that if you want friendship to work, you have to take it as serious as you would take your relationships.
Yeah.
Because people always don't see the need to put in efforts in platonic friendships, and that's important as well. Communication, understanding.
I'm not big on communication.
She's the worst.
I'm not.
She's
like
the
I
absolute
can. If
worst.
I want to tell you something, I should have told you 2 weeks
Tomi
ago. I'm telling you right
Tomi
now.
would rather zone out and give you an attitude than tell you what's wrong with her.
But with her,
Now imagine my frustration, because I'm someone that likes to talk. I'm like, tell me, baby, what's wrong with you? Speak to me.
but she's always trying to force the word out of my mouth. You must speak. You
But
must
I
tell
think
me.
I think that's
But I mean,
where
it
I
helped
am
me.
wrong too, because I'm actually supposed learning now that you should give people time to offload whatever they are feeling. I mean, you give them time doesn't mean that you will leave them alone. Be understanding it.
Oh my God, I'm proud of you.
I don't watch YouTube.
I'm so proud, guys. Hearing her say this, I'm actually proud of her.
Before now, I'll be like, we need to talk. Let's talk.
We must talk.
We must talk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, talk. Do you get? And not that was invasive. And I'm learning now that while you are waiting to have those hard conversations, you should be patient with your friend, because not everybody understands or knows how to communicate as you would. You get?
And then just because like you're not in the same space, because I used to tell her I'm not big on long distance anything. Friendship, relationship, count me out. But she moved to Lagos, and initially it took like me settling into the thought of her moving to. I remember the day she told me. I mean, I did share
I showed
a
you
few
that video.
tears, but
That girl.
the most important
after
thing
I told
I
her
was
I'm going
supposed
to
to
Lagos,
be
this
happy
idiot
for her.
went for party.
Guys, but you
And
see,
left
you know,
me.
see, I just start the chop lie. Sorry, my pigeon is bad. I just start the chop lie. You said you know it, but you said you know you're always pushing me to go out more. Are you going to deny it?
Me, that era has passed for me, so I can't
Do
even
you
say
get?
anything.
So me, I'm just starting my era. You know, I'm just starting it.
When streets are rugged.
Let all of us be rugged on the streets.
Okay.
My heart can't take rugged things.
Anywho, so I'm learning now to be more understanding in waiting to communicate. Communication is comprehension. It's not just you're talking, I'm talking, you're talking, I'm talking. Comprehension. And I've learned to understand her silence, because we lived together for a bit, like 6 months, 6-7 months,
6-7 months or more.
almost a year. We lived together. I literally moved into Tomi's house. So Tomi's mother asked me to keep her company. While her mother was in Lagos, I moved into the house. I stayed for almost a year. Anywho, I love Mama Ejad so much.
I love you.
She's a mother to me. She's a grandma to my baby. And in that period, I was able to understand that sometimes her silence does not mean she's angry per se. She's trying to understand how she's feeling and rationalize how she's feeling and all of that. And it took constant communication to get to this point of understanding her like that and being patient with her like that. So, but me, I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect. So I also have my own. I can be very strong-headed.
You can be, or you are.
Can be.
It's not can be. You are.
Can be is the word. You're using the wrong phrase. Can be. I can be strong-headed and a little bit opinionated. A little
No,
bit.
no, guys. You don't want to hear one time we play charades. Oh no! Don't forget age yourself. We play charades, guys.
Oh,
It was just something that shouldn't even.
I
You think they were going to give her 1 million naira on top losing this game?
I hate failing.
Who likes to fail?
I don't know. Maybe people are comfortable in failing because
But either way, guys, we won. I won.
My
I'm just gonna say it.
partner,
I won.
who happens to be my sweet
Our sister.
Jamie.
Guys, I've never seen someone demonstrate skeleton and
How
fall
will
on
you?
the floor.
How will you even? She died.
Yeah, that's what she did. And she fell on the
She
floor.
fell on the floor. And I was like, I like death, despair, because she did. I like despair, sadness. And she, when I fell on the skeleton, I'm like, Jesus.
Emma was proper pissed, guys.
I'm even trying to. I was living
game. But I'm living angry.
But I don't think I'll be going for my child's sport.
You cannot go.
I won't be
Just
going.
let me go.
Because
Can't
if
go.
mama is not running well,
You feel bitter.
I think I can beat her. But run, will you run? Run very well.
I said it's something she can do. It's something she can do.
I need to take it easy. So anyways, you guys find out how we met, how we've been able to sustain this friendship for 4 years.
Yeah.
For 4 years and counting, by the grace of God. And we've had our issues, we've worked through them. For the first time in my life, I found a friendship that I don't just want to walk out of. I'm not looking for the nearest exit. I'm looking to work things out, talk things out, and get to the bottom of things. So why we are here today is for these questions. So mad words, girl.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not anything that has to do with math. I know you don't know math. So
I liked further maths in school. What are you talking about? I always tell you I like further maths in school. Maths and further maths are two different things. Sure you know.
which is harder.
Further maths that I liked.
So that make you a genius?
Yeah. I
Oh,
know
wow.
I have it in me somewhere.
Okay, so I have a couple of random questions for you.
Shoot.
Some of them are friendship related, some of them are relationship related. But I'll take it,
Drop it anyhow. Drop it anyhow.
How do you see me? Honest,
First word,
honest.
strong is the first word I'll use for you. And I'm not even saying it like, I'm just saying having to be with you on this journey. I've seen you grow, and I may not say it, but I've seen how strong you've become. And knowing that it's not just for you, and it's for you and mama. I will not hear the end of it. I have another child I have someone I'm taking care of. I have someone I'm taking care of. That's all you'll be hearing. But just
Because
aside,
I do.
jokes aside, like I've seen you push through something would have taken with levity a few years back, has now become something that you are making sure that you get head through with it, and that's what I'll just use for you. That's how I see you strong, a very strong woman.
How do you think we cope with our differences in movies, men, and general interests? Because we don't like the same
How
things.
we don't like same men, we don't like same
Nope.
book, we don't like same movies.
Nope.
I think
the only thing we have in common is Yoruba movies.
I love Yoruba movies.
I'm
I'm so glad that
I'm a sucker for
I'm
Yoruba
so glad
movies.
she loves Yoruba movies, guys, because I love Yoruba movies. I think when you want to make something work, irrespective of how the person is, what the person likes, you will make it work. Your person is your person, regardless of anything. So I think we put in the effort, we put in the work, because I didn't say she likes this, I like that. We are like two opposites, but
Tomi is like that dark moth, and I'm like that bumbly bee. No, not in terms of social, because she's more of a people person than I am, but like in color, you can even tell.
black is my favorite color.
But I like colors.
She loves colors.
I like plenty serene. You get, but she's very.
Look at her. Is she not all decked up?
I'm not even wearing makeup.
Should we bring it out?
She's very simple, you get, and I have a way of being very extra at the same time.
You
as
say
being
way.
simple. So I kind of, a good balance and stuff. But
Yeah, we balance it well.
at first, I wanted to become an idiot. I would recommend series to her. And
I
she
know
won't
what
see
you
it.
till now.
And she won't see it. And to be vexing me. I'm like, for you. I want you to watch it. I want you to get these memes.
But I actually said I was going to start you.
I have respected her. And I'm not going to force her to watch anything because there's nothing she can force me to watch.
She can only tell me about it, you guys.
I'm just going to do my best to give her the gist. If she deems it fit to watch it, fine. At the end of the day, it comes to understanding the person.
When do I say you're coming from a place of pain?
How many things I've recommended to you that you will not watch? I will not be following up. Tomi, have you seen you? Tomi, have you seen
But
you?
I watched.
Tomi,
I
have you
saw
watched
you.
Inventing Anna? Tomi, have you watched this one?
Well, I was going to start inventing Anna now.
Which film have I recommended that you watch?
I've seen you on TikTok. They've helped me break it down. You know those
Let
clips?
me break it down.
All those clips that they always show on YouTube. They broke it down, guys.
Yes, and she likes Raz music. I am a rockhead. Imagine Dragons, Bastille.
Guys, I have like really nice. I listen to Ruth B. I don't know their names, guys, but when I listen to all of them.
Hosea, she listens to Naira Marley. She listens to Zinoleski.
I like
Those type of things, you know. So we are very different,
Guys,
very
I like
very
them.
different. But I like the contrast. It creates a fine balance,
Exactly.
a very fine balance. Have you ever judged me?
When we're in school, yes.
What did I used to do?
I didn't even know, but no. Let me think about it well.
Think very well, oh.
No. When we're in school, yes.
What
I
you,
did.
Why did you used to judge me?
I would have judged you like when we're not like close and all. When I didn't know you as a person, it's like I said, it's easier to judge someone you don't know well. But like getting to know you, I just realized, oh, that's not her. That's not a type of person she gets. So that's just all of that.
For what is what, I was not a harlot child.
I did not say you were now.
Behave yourself.
I was going to say that. Why would you say that? But I said, let me keep.
You better give. You better give way. If I told you I had 1 year to live, what would you do?
Oh my God! Don't tell me that. Why would? First thing that's going to come to my head, Mama. That's the first thing that's going to come to my head. Cause I don't even want to think about it. I honestly don't want to think about it. But you saying you have 1 year to live. Let me tell you something. I lost my dad, guys, and I don't intend to do that again anytime soon. So please, let's move forward from this question because I'm not about to cry. So please move forward.
But you're supposed to answer the question, honestly.
It's just going to put me in a bad place. Let's just move forward.
You love me that much?
Move forward!
Okay, which celeb would you date if you could? I already know 3 at the top of my head.
I'm sorry, guys. I love Daniel. I love
Somebody
Daniel.
was mad.
I know he's married, so I'm not even at team FM. So I love him so much. I used him as my wallpaper one time.
For a very long time.
Ha! Every day I wake up and see his face. I'm like,
For a
good
very,
things are coming my
I can never
way.
forget. He was wearing a white shirt.
White
and jeans
water
and
was on
leaning-
his. He had water,
water
like
on his
soaked
shirt.
white shirt. I was like, no, Daniel, God, but he's married, so
I know you want twins, yeah?
yes, I do.
After, co-raising mama, do you still want twins?
Yes, I do. I mean, I jokingly say, no, I don't. I still want my twins. I still want twins.
You have mind though. What's something you consider as unforgivable?
Cheating on me. I never forgive men. I'm sorry. I'll just say yes. I never forgive. Emma can testify. I still call her to rant. Like
Tomisi can
rant.
hold
I
grudge.
can never forgive you for cheating on me.
Tomisi can hold grudge. If you cheat on Tomisi, best believe.
I'm not forgiving you. Just so you know.
It's not going anywhere. I think I can forgive cheating.
I mean, you, like we said, we're two different people.
But, I mean, one time, but repeatedly, like for a second time, I'll just think you're an idiot and you are trying to take me for an idiot and I will deal with you.
I mean, take it for
And-
idiots.
And
for a
we'll
long time.
both be mad since we want to be mad. But yeah, I think something
I have a question
think
to ask you.
what?
Would you like to get a piercing?
Yeah, so but I don't have mind.
Should we go and get a piercing?
Lie. Hey, that's even remove blood from my body. I want to die. I'm not going. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. If I could give you 3 things to make you happy, what would they be?
Money. Mama.
How will I give you mama?
You said if you could give me, I love mama, so I want mama.
Yeah, nah.
You.
Oh my god.
But mama comes special.
Oh my lord. This question is very tricky because you tend to move left and right. Looks or brains?
Okay. Brains. Cause I mean, you've seen the. Oh, don't let me say it out. You've seen them, so.
Somebody has weird taste in men.
Very weird taste.
I won't say.
Guys, even me, I'm disturbed by my taste in men.
It bothers me because she will come and give me gist. Oh, he's this, he's that. You will not sit there like, okay, hi.
But it's not the look that matters sometimes. Like, it's how he treats you.
Then don't tell me that he's fine. When you're giving me the gist, don't tell me that he's fine. Just tell me, oh.
That day I saw him, he was fine.
You are stupid. The first time you always see them, they are fine. Tell me, he's alright. You get. If I lower my expectations to the barest minimum, Tomi, don't tell me this boy is harm.
She likes fine men.
You know that. See, that's my Achilles heel, and that's why I've been chopping breakfast. Hey.
Who has chopped breakfast more? I think it's me that's chopped breakfast more in both of us.
No, me, I give men breakfast, but no. Don't give me food.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for love. That's why they are steady.
You don't give me food to eat. I give you food to eat. Are you crazy or something?
I think I only tried that with one person. Maybe keep his name.
No, but to be honest, I think now I'm really growing.
Now I'm entering.
My last relationship showed me that, you know what, I have the capability to love a human being in spite of a lot of things.
I always tell you that. I don't know why you even.
For a very long time, I didn't think I had that kind of patience or I was that loving and all of that. And the love of my life, you know who. Anyways, I did not think I had it in me to love somebody like that. Do you get? And
everybody
it was not a case of me and this person were going to. I was already searching hashtags. I remember I
got the hashtag.
I sent her a hashtag and I was like, if we're going to do this, this was going to be my wedding hashtag. And if it did not work out, I will still use that hashtag for my future husband. Baby, that our hashtag, I got it since. If you're seeing this video, I got the hashtag since. I came prepared.
prepared.
Yeah, so please. But notwithstanding, you're not that terrible in picking men, to be honest. At least you have a type. I used to have a type, but I keep deviating from it.
One thing I've come to know that all of them have is that they're all family oriented.
So that's a big one for you. They have to be family oriented.
Definitely. I know family oriented miss me.
For me to love you, to be honest with you, if you're able, you are yellow. You smell good.
Finish it with the last one.
Nah, these days I've been loving for love. I've not been loving for money.
That's true.
It's because of you. Back in the day, my head was straight. I know, I'm very focused. I met Tomi say you have to grow with your partner. I got to grow summer.
The rich, the ugly, the good looking, every one of them will still issue you wickedness.
My dear, so it's best that, I'll kid you not, jokes aside, if you want to do this relationship thing, don't go in with the man that it wouldn't work. Tomi helped me talk myself out of that, because it was one of the things I went in with in my last relationship. I went in with this thing will not work, and I will not lie. It came from a place of deep vindication. Like I knew it in my heart of heart that this thing was not going to work, but I just kept. I remember telling you that I wanted to try, and I just wanted to try. Let it be that I put in the work and it, and it did not work out.
Yeah.
But if you are doing this relationship, something has to come out of it, though. Something has to come out of it. Peace of mind, money is very important.
I'll still tell you, love for love.
See, I want to love for love, but Nigerian men are not making it easy for me.
I mean, they don't make it easy, but
I want to love for love. To be honest, I'm one of the most
it makes you
simplest
happy.
human beings you would ever meet. Like, I'm very easy to please. Give me food. Cook. I'm not even saying take me out. Cook for me. Just cook for me. It's a love. That's how Tomi won my heart. Cook for me. Tomi will be making some pastas. We're making some crispy chicken. We're making some big whining me with food. I think I am so easy to please. So it worries me that they don't even do anything. They're not even trying to do the barest minimum.
They don't even want to put in the effort.
They're not even trying to do the barest minimum at this point. So it's like, what's now the whole essence?
Now that I'm even thinking about it, I'm getting
But there's
angry.
boy I like. This boy I like.
Of course.
And he's my spec and all. He's even. He's tall. He likes me. I like him. If they give me breakfast, I will still come and tell you people. But I mean, I'm
I hope you don't have the thought of it's not going to work.
no, but I'm not even going to put that pressure on myself to
Exactly.
be thinking deep far like that. If you work, you work. It does not work though. So, my second to the last question I have: do you believe that someone can be unfaithful in friendship, and have I?
Unfaithful in friendship. I mean, it's not like I've had best like before like you. It's not like I've had friendships and we've fallen out one way or another. So I think yes, it's possible for people to be unfaithful. Have you? Ask yourself that question, have you?
I don't think I have.
You haven't.
No. For you to ask me, have I? That connotes that you think I have.
Have you been
So I need you to help me understand what you're saying. No,
I wouldn't call it unfaithful. That's a very strong word to use. More or less neglect.
neglect you?
Yes, baby.
When was that? Don't look me in my eyes.
I don't want to
I
call the
can
person name
I
yet.
can handle it.
I don't want to call the person name yet. But you're supposed to know.
I neglected you.
I mean, for a bit.
I was trying to settle in Lagos, and you were not exactly
And
helping.
then I told you. Remember when I came? I told you that I
She
was
said
giving you time to.
you've been distant.
I did tell her that. I also understood that you were settling into Lagos, and I didn't want to be that person that would not give you time to settle then, because say I did Abuja, I don't get any chicken. So which was why like I never said anything. And to be honest, after we saw that day, it went back to normal. It was just me, like I said earlier, not knowing how to deal with distance. Distance is not for me. So
So
thoughts, and I'm an overthinker, so thoughts will just randomly put in my head that, oh, she moved to Lagos, maybe she has met another friend. Oh, and then she now started giving me gist of one of her new friends. It's like relationship heartbreak.
Don't tell me that you're
lost.
jealous.
My husband did choke. Just like, God, am I going through this? I don't chop breakfast. I don't chop breakfast. So it was just pretty much. I mean, but then I came to Lagos, and
She still did not have my time, oh. You think the coming to Lagos was beneficial to me? It wasn't. Still
I
isn't.
was busy. My friend was getting married, so I was busy. But you also knew now. I kept telling you how busy
I know now, I
was.
understood. So moving forward now, you don't have an excuse.
I'm free.
You don't have any
I'm here
excuse.
now. I'm here for the weekend, baby. Faithful. Faithful is a strong word.
Yourself, I don't think I've been unfaithful though.
Cause I know that he knows I'm not faithful. I started singing. I'm in the choir.
Hey, Tomi, Tomi join choir. They said Tomi should write. Why she wants to join choir? Tomi say to be used as a vessel for God.
Supposed to be used as a vessel for the Lord.
Tomi go for choir practice to be dragging late. Vessel of God.
I always go now.
You're always late.
You know, they will drop me off
You're
now.
always late.
Before Uber will get to the house.
Hold on. So I think
How come there's no question about Dwayne Johnson here?
God! Wow! You didn't ask me.
How come that you've not asked me anything about Dwayne? Because if you know this girl, you know she's following a married man. You know me, I was talking about Daniel. Dwayne, that she cannot even smell.
He's
like
not married.
He's not married. I thought he was married.
It's her turn. It's his wife. It's her turn. It's not. They're not married. It's her turn.
Guys, I'm getting red.
It's her turn. What's making you laugh?
Guys, you know that Daniel, me, I can still see him in this Lagos. That's where I am.
So you want to be sleeping with married men in Lagos?
I don't intend to sleep with any man.
So what now happened?
But you,
I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to Hollywood to fight my king.
5 years later, I will be here again.
I'm telling you people that even if The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is on a wheelchair, I'll be by his side.
You'll be by
Dear
side.
future babe, that does not stop you from approaching me. That does not stop you from marrying me. That does not stop you from loving me. I would love to
Who wants to
share
follow
with
a woman that's
everybody.
lost in after someone else?
I'm not lost in his love since I was 10. Do you know
I
what I am
don't mean
now?
to hurt you, baby.
I'm turning 25.
I don't mean to hurt you, baby.
Don't tell me nonsense.
Should
if
I?
you don't want, if you don't have anything positive to say,
You
don't
most
keep it
likely
yourself.
die as soon as you do it, Johnson. But don't worry, I'll be praying for you. See?
Instead of you to go to his DM, instead of you to go to his DM and be telling him, my best friend loves you. Send her a shout out. Send her. You don't know that.
I'll do that this year.
You don't know that if you get.
No, but I'll actually try that this year.
Maldives. I will take you to Maldives.
No, I'll actually try that this year. I'll text you.
Because I'm telling you, that's what you do with initiative.
It.
He's a I say initiative. He's an initiative. So I'm supposed to do this, you know.
I'll do it.
Get it done, please.
At least
Please, you guys, go to Dwayne Johnson's DM, send him my pictures. When me more, God will bless you. For all the years that you have sent my picture to Dwayne Johnson's DM,
has he answered once?
it will answer one day. Do you know how many years the children of Israel were held captive?
When mom, God bless you.
God bless you doing the Lord's work. I appreciate you. You see the sexy picture she sent to me.
Oh my God.
Whoosh.
Did he text back?
Are you stupid?
Did he respond?
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us in this video.
I love you guys.
We know we've made a nuisance of ourselves, and to be honest, we are not ashamed.
If you want to see us more, let me know.
Please let us know. We have so much content we want to film with you guys, and we have a big surprise for you guys in our next video when we will be together. In the video, we have an announcement for you guys, and it's something that you'll be very, very excited about. Who they marry?
Why do you know?
Why
Why
you
are you
telling
saying
lies?
it? Why are you saying it?
You want to lie? You want to lie? Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Make
Share,
somebody
please.
happy. If you have people in your life that you
Share,
love,
guys.
please don't hesitate to show them you love them.
And be patient with
Please
people.
be patient with people.
Be patient.
Understand your friends, understand your siblings, understand your partners. This whole relationship, friendship thing, it doesn't work overnight. It takes two people actively trying to make it work, and it has to work in a place of zero ego.
Definitely.
Pride cannot work in these spaces. If there's anything we've come to understand, is that we can't be proud. You cannot be proud. If you are proud, you can't express yourself, and you will just be carrying chests. You get, and
Yeah.
that's very unhealthy. And I'm so proud of us in trying so hard to communicate with respect. I remember there was a time we had a quarrel and I said some really harsh things to her and it hurt her feelings a lot, and I still think about it sometimes and I wish I didn't say those things. I felt validated that I didn't say hurtful things, but forgetting how she would receive those said words. So if you're with somebody,
I'm a soft you. Just makes
if you're with somebody or your friend, please be sensitive to their feelings. Communicate. There is no pride, there's no ego in friendship. You have to come as you are. You have to be honest, and we love you guys so much.
And then when you're trying to speak to the other person, friendship, relationship, just always think those words through. Don't just say because you say I'm blunt, she knows I'm blunt.
Yeah.
No, always think it through. Because you are blunt doesn't mean the other person is also blunt. The other person most likely thinks about what they say before speaking to you. So just be gentle with people. I beg you.
This might go from a place of top suffering.
I'm in relationship, in friendship.
I'm like a breakfast.
Guys, I think I've reached my era of no more breakfast. I just want to dish shit out now. I've honestly reached my era of no more breakfast.
So I think this is our cue to end this video. Goodbye, guys.
Me. I shock you back.